Remember to like, share, feel free to subscribe, and comment. We are over here in Winslow, Arizona. We were going to go live yesterday, but we ran into some issues getting this load picked up to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Wound up having to lose my shit on some people in the office that didn't want to do their job. So, the fun of it all. We finally got all the information we needed for this load. Happy, joy. Dude, you ain't got to stop the goddamn road in that damn 579. There's plenty of room in that driveway for you to get in. How you doing, Lisa and Chris? Welcome to Winslow. We are going to get back out here and get on I-40. Me and Moky Dog stopped off for a bite of breakfast. Got us some sausage biscuits and some smokes and all that good shit.
Turn left on I-40 East.
I heard that. How you doing, Brad? Good morning. We're going to be running some eyeballed hours. This load's supposed to be delivered tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. That ain't going to happen. Since the brokers in the broker room that broker the loads for the company decided to be doofus dipsticks. We run loads out of Lager over there, which is a Red Bull company. Gotta go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, Brad. We got a load of Red Bull. Requires, for security reasons, we ran a foreign trade zone right there because Red Bull is a foreign import. You had to have a pickup number and
Continue on I-40.
And a VIN number. Oh yeah, we grossing 79, 120. We ain't bad. We weigh a little under gross, but we 33 and 33 on the drives and trailer. There goes the Queers Hurricane. Welcome to Sunrise in Arizona. So, this was a brokered load through another outfit. So the brokering team at WFX worked with the brokers of another company to get this load, but the brokers with the other company didn't give all the information to pick the load up. Took us about 4.5, 5 hours of fighting with the brokering team at WFX to get off their ass and get us the numbers we needed to pick the load up. They kept telling me I needed to call this, that, and the third. I said, I done called, and every time I call, the phone hangs up. So, either you get me the numbers, or you get the load off of me. It's your choice. I pulled out of their parking lot, pulled out on the side of the street, and parked back up. I sat there and waited on doopsy dipshits to get it together. They sent me a message, have you guys loaded? I said, no, I ain't got checked in. You won't give me the numbers. I also sent an email to the owner of the company about that situation, telling him point blank that it was a travesty, that this load's got to be pushed out now. We can't deliver it till Wednesday morning now because his office department failed to do their job. They run dozens of loads out of that place every week. Every week. They know the pickup numbers, what it starts with, and they know there's a VIN number. But they yet did not include that in the dispatch. Oh, I doubt that, Brad. Me and my dispatcher gonna have that discussion in the morning, this morning. And I'll let the owner of the company know that they flat out refuse the day shift, weekend day shift, flat out refuse to step up and help me get these numbers to pick this load up. But we're gonna see whose ass is that gonna be grass before midday today. They won't play stupid with me, I can play stupid right back. I will tell anybody in that office, for me to do your job and my job, to do your part of the job requires $150 an hour, 4-hour minimum. And I will send that message today. I will get somebody's attention. They don't know me. I'll invoice their ass and I'll do it for a year. And after a year, if they fail to comply with the invoices and pay me what I'm asking, I will have my attorneys deliver a lawsuit to them. So you'll pay me either in court or go ahead and settle out of court just like C.H. Robinson did. They fucking stupid to think they can push people around because they run a company. There's ways around that bullshit. Merry Christmas to you too, Brian. We doing all right. We just got to deal with this old sun in our face this morning. We probably gonna make it over to about Albuquerque, give or take. I get barked up today. I'm gonna let my dispatcher know y'all better be rescheduling this for Wednesday morning, or you better work out a swap between here and there. That's all I can tell you. All right, Brian. Same to you, buddy. I want everybody on here to say a little prayer for our brothers and sisters down there in Australia who went through a bad ordeal on the beach down there in the last few days. But that's what happens when you disarm the law-abiding citizens. That's what happens. So much for gun control laws. Got 16 people killed and over 30 injured. Because them poor people couldn't defend themselves. Say a prayer to all those people down there that lost family members. That's tragic and sad. But when you let unvetted immigrants into your country, that's what's going to happen. Open border policies is a nightmare waiting to happen. And anybody that don't like my opinion on that, you can go ahead and kiss my ass early. But anywho, we're going to take us a slow ride to Tulsa, Oklahoma, today and tomorrow. We will be barking up early today. We'll have to sit till midnight, get our hours back. Which if we're in Albuquerque, we'll be able to leave at about 11 o'clock tonight, Albuquerque time. Which we'll run out of hours, about 2 hours before we get even close to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hello to you too, buddy. Twenty 2023 389 Peterbilt. 18 speed. 605, 600 horse Cummins. We're glad that sun's moving over a little bit, because boy, it was rough. It was rough in my Moki voice. Oh, not too much, ain't it? How you doing? More degrees up here in the desert of Arizona. We're gonna try to push it to Albuquerque. I hate trying to park at that lumps, it's always full, but hopefully we'll find a parking spot there. I would like to get me a good shower and possibly wash clothes if I can. There you go, new subscriber. understand your name on there, but it is what it is. Boy, definitely chilly this morning. Gonna be a beautiful day. Lord have mercy. That fella had that Freightliner over there on that westbound side painted up in Green Bay Packers colors. Boy, my uncle would have had a fit over that. Oh, man alive. I probably should have cleaned the windshield this morning, but I didn't do it. I was being lazy. Ooh, mercy. Well, we ain't got much longer. We're going to be taking us a break. I heard that backwoods. I take it they pissed you off. Ooh, man alive. Fun of it all. Well, I know when you get down there, old Blue will be happy to see you. You're going to have to get that puppy dog an elevator to put on the side of the truck. Old state trooper. Damn, that sun bright. that backwoods. Well, at least it's getting up where that damn windshield visor is doing a little bit of good. I know it ain't helping y'all on the camera, but it's at least helping me a little bit between the windshield visor and my GPS. Ooh, have mercy. Come on, baby. Get on up in the air. You're killing me on that hood. That's the worst part about early morning. Especially when you're headed east. Ah, right now I'm in Holbrook, Arizona. There, Michael. Yeah. Rock band, we doing alright. Well, that's the side effects of running east, buddy. Early morning running east. That's a terrible drawback. Sunrise. Thank you, Salem. Appreciate it. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma there, Salem. We should have been a lot further along, but some beckerheads in the WFX office wanted to play stupid and put their job off on me. And it didn't work out for them. need to set your tired day cab driving ass down. Good morning back to Nebraska, Kevin. No, but I ain't never been in the WinStar there. I've been by it a bunch of times, but I ain't never went in it. You wasted your time, old man, getting your ass in that left lane like an idiot. Should just slow down for the speed zone. The only one I've been in a couple of them over in Oklahoma. One up in Stillwater. Another one out on I-40 there, and before you get into Oklahoma City. I heard that, Salem. How would you go in there and play? That's a chance you take. I've won in different ones, and I've lost in different ones. That's just part of gambling. We in Old Brook, Arizona there, Bree. I-40 East, Old Brook, Arizona. Yeah, Arizona, buddy. Well, when I got a full clock, when I got a full 70-hour clock, I run 8.5, 9.5 hours a day on average. I can run up to 11 hours. Then I had to stop and do a 10-hour break. But about average is about 8.5, 9.5 hours a day. No, it only requires one wife that I've been married to for 14 years. I ain't got no need to have a woman in every state. I lived that life back in my younger days when I was single. Too much trouble and too big of a headache. Yeah, it's Arizona scenery. I ain't gonna repeat that again, Isaac. said Arizona. I said yes. Told you we're coming through Holbrook, Arizona. No, actually it's not. But I can promise you it still probably tastes like turpentine and horse piss. I don't care for that Arizona drinks, they suck. Too chemical tasting. Stupid ass. Keep driving like that, mister. You ain't gonna live long enough to return that rental. South Louisiana, Michael. I live in South Louisiana. Salem, my terminals are South Mississippi and South Louisiana. The company I'm contracted to is out of Oklahoma City. I'm an independent contractor. I own and operate my own company. I've been my own boss for 11 years. That's right, T-Bam. Just what's up, JD? These trucks can handle millions of miles. As long as you take care of them and keep the maintenance up, they'll go millions of miles. These trucks out here on the road with 2 or 3 million on them, not more. Yeah, I ain't been down to Florida in a long time. They used to run me down there quite a bit. I ain't been down that way in about a little over a year and a half. No, not really, Bear. If you take care of your car, your pickup, same way you take care of this big truck, you can get that kind of mileage out of it. My daddy bought a 1981 GMC Sierra. He kept that truck from 1981 all the way to 1993. The only thing they did to it when he traded it in on a 93, they changed the carburetor out and resold it the next day. JD, I have a wife. Married happily 14 years. Visit Arizona. Well, every state's got my favorite scenery in it. Salem, every state's got his beauty and got his ugly. So I like seeing everywhere. Yeah, it's a Peterbilt. Morning, Maurice. Well, being single ain't nothing wrong with that. I appreciate that, Jordo. Same to you, buddy. Yeah, Maurice, it is. Very, very wonderful morning. We out of California and we on our way across the country making money. Can't get no better than that. Well, if I don't cook my own breakfast, Salem, I'll get sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits out of the whatever restaurant they got if they got it available. A lot of times I carry eggs and everything with me and cook my own. DJ, how many animals you molested today? Let's ask you this. How many dog dicks you been sucking on today, DJ? Get the fuck off my page, you faggot. Well, if you find them, Gordo, if you find a good mom and pop restaurant somewhere, yeah. Come on here this early in the morning with stupid ass bullshit. How many piss bottles you got today? You bend over and I'll shove some bottles up your ass and you probably like that though. Well, JD, good luck to that. Yeah, come on over, Jordan. Morning, Benjamin. Morning, John. Okay, Salem. I hear you, buddy. Hell, I see that state trooper that passed has done got him somebody this morning. I'm pulling a 53-foot welfare wagon, reefer trailer. I'm running a dry load today. I got a load of Red Bull. Yeah, farming is tough work. Not everybody's cut out to be a farmer. Now, Salem, I can't say I've been there. Well, I thought that was that state trooper, but that's a construction vehicle. Running around with his lights on, thinking he's special. Special ed, maybe. Oh yeah, he's most definitely that. He probably got his helmet on though, Salem. He probably put his helmet on, so he'll be alright. Millionaire, how you doing? No, we in Arizona. There, Jeff. We on I-40 in Arizona. Right through the Navajo Nation. Almost to New Mexico. Oh, about 3 months, well, not even 3 months. We took a break and close to the end of October for my wife's birthday. So I've been out here since October 28th. Almost 2 months. I was thinking about before we went home. We took a little break at home. That was the first time we had been home then. When we came in October, on the 25th of October, we took our break. We had been away from home 5 months. My wife informed me I couldn't stay out that long no more. So I told her I'd be back in by Christmas. No, Salem. Just going home and spending time with my wife is the only thing for Christmas I want. All of our kids are grown. We really don't do much on Christmas. My wife may or may not cook. She said something about cooking this year, so we'll probably have Christmas dinner. Which won't be like everybody else. We won't have turkey and ham. We'll have stuffed bell peppers, seafood gumbo, and all that good stuff. Oh, she is. She is at that. I don't know about everybody else's wife, but I know my wife's is. My wife could have her own restaurant. Been trying to get her to do that. Oh yeah, she makes some of the best. There's always good food going down in my house. Whether it's my wife or my stepson cooking, there's always some fantastic meals. I hear you, T. I was born and raised about an hour north of Pascagoula. Sean, it's kind of like a special blend soup. A lot of seasonings and preparations that goes into it. A lot of people try to use the recipes online, but if you don't know how to cook it, don't try it, because it will not turn out right. You've got to learn from somebody that knows exactly how to make it. Yeah, it's pretty flat out here, Tangy. Alright, super. Oh yeah, my wife eats crawfish like it's going out of style. Crawfish, char-grilled oysters, raw oysters, you name it. I'm not, my wife is, Salem. I'm not real big on crab. I like shrimp, lobster, oysters, things like that, but I don't really care for the taste of the crab. Oh, I done had breakfast a little while ago. We good. We good till lunch. My wife, she'll eat, sleep, and breathe seafood 24 hours a day. I had to twist her arm to get a steak dinner out of her from time to time. But of course, that steak dinner is going to involve steak and shrimp, whatever the case may be. We'll be in New Mexico here in about 45 minutes. We're going to get the hell beat out of us across here. Thank you, Glenn. Same to you, buddy. I do know we got a mess at the house. Damn city water main busted it in front of my privacy fence. between the road and my mailbox. So they had to come dig up half of my front yard out there by the mailbox to fix the water line. But they still got to fill the hole up and fill it was because the water washed half my driveway away. My wife did call me up, break the bad news on that. Oh shit. Yeah, it sucks, but that's what happens when the city don't do their job and keep shit up. Now, Johnny, we in Arizona, buddy. I-40 in Arizona. Headed towards Oklahoma. Well, if that's the case, Sean, I done had my threes. Water pipe explosion at home and 2 shitty loads. Counting this one. Morning, Pop Tart. Arizona, buddy. I-40 in Arizona. Fixing to be in New Mexico. Thank you, Salem. Same to you, buddy. Well, hey there, Pop Tart. Sometimes you gotta trim the fat until things get better. It is what it is. That's why at the beginning of the year I sold all my shit off except for this truck. I didn't lay nobody off, I just sold the trucks to them. That way they can keep working and work for themselves. And give me a little less of a headache. Well, when I downsized Pop Tart back in January, I downsized 75%. So I'm back to a solo truck operation. That don't sound like a fair deal if they help start the company. Seems to me that'd be the 25% I can keep. Unless they wasn't worth shit. That's kind of bass acreage there, in my opinion. People help me start my company and build it up. They're the ones I'm going to keep. Top dog, you're going to have to quit typing 40-page paragraphs, please. My damn reader can't keep up with that shit. I disagree with you on that. You get rid of seasoned drivers, trucking is not a gamble. You don't get rid of the people who make your money for you. You get rid of the ones that ain't making the money for you. That's ass backwards, and I'm not even going to keep up with this discussion. That's ass backwards. More power to y'all on that. That's an ass backward aspect to doing business. That right there is what causes companies to go bankrupt. Yeah, I remember you. What you want? Well, Pipe Tart is clear and evident. Me and you have totally two different outlooks on how to operate a successful business. Because first off, if I'm going to downsize, I'm not going to get rid of my best people. I'm going to keep my best people, and I'm going to trim the fat with the worthless bastards. Because the money I'm paying the worthless bastards, I can keep in my pocket and afford to pay the ones that were worth keeping, who helped start the company. So, each to their own on that one. I don't have loans either. How you doing, DJ in Wyoming? I ain't got time for this Peckerwood. That bad 9300, I put him in timeout. You remember me, buddy? Yeah, I remember you. What do you want? And he ain't gonna say nothing else. Because I put his ass on the base for being a fuck-tarded idiot. Pop Tart, now you can kiss my ass. Right there. I damn well know how fucking shit works out here in the business world, and don't tell me I don't. And I tell you what, you can take your backward ass ideology, because to be honest with you, I think you're full of fucking shit. The fuck off my page. I'm done with that shit. You're banned. I don't know how it works. I've been running a successful business for 11 years, and I don't understand how it works. Bitch, please. I'm done with that shit. She has come on here for the last 3 weeks with the most idiotic bullshit I've ever heard. All right, John, you have a good one. You see that shit backwoods? I can't take no more. She done crossed the line. I know she was lying the whole time. Every time she'd opened her mouth on here about business this, business that, she was full of shit. I've been a successful business owner for 11 years, and I don't know how it works. Bitch, please, sit the fuck down. I survived COVID, operating my trucking business. I survived Joe fucking Biden's and the Democratic idiots in Washington's government, but I don't know how it works. And I'm still out here making money. Bitch, please. You need to get off your ass and on there, Pop Tart. I know she can't hear me. She needs to get off her ass and home, find something to do besides be on the internet all day, telling lies and shooting bullshit. Because after the weekend I've had out here, to come at me that way is the dumbest fucking thing anybody can do. I've dealt with enough idiots in the last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to last me a lifetime for the week. So any of your media trolls is lingering in the background being quiet. If you're thinking about being stupid on here, fuck around and find out. I will hand your nuts to you, freshly served on a platter. Stupid ass shit. We're going to get rid of the 25% that helped start the company. That was the dumbest shit I ever heard. Well, they make the most money. That's what. Do a little refresh there. We'll be in Gallup, New Mexico here in about 34 minutes. Hopefully get a green light there on the port of entry. That way we ain't got to get off and deal with them fools. on the live. 3 media trolls gone. Crazy shit. Beautiful scenery though. Rough ass roads, but some beautiful scenery. Maybe to leave out of the Arizona, get into New Mexico. We are in the Navajo Nation right now. The Navajo Nation's got some beautiful, beautiful landscape around here. Very pretty. Yeah, I'm just sitting here laughing at myself about some of these dumbasses that come on this damn page. I don't know how they survive puberty. Man of mercy. I gotta do something right quick. Sorry about that, y'all. I was having a little technical difficulties. I had to reboot the page right quick. Thank you, Backwoods. I didn't know if my comments was still coming through or if it locked up. So I did a little quick reboot. YouTube be screwing up like that sometimes. Please bite my nuts. We doing 73 and a 75. Bite my nuts. telling me to slow down. Bitch, please. You ain't got idiot media trolls trying to tell you how to drive. You got a fucking AI camera whose creator probably was itching his daddy's pants when I started driving trucks. Construction zone, the signs are covered up. I don't know what kind of crack she's smoking this morning. I know they was working on that overpass back there for a good little minute, but they done got everything cleaned up there for a good little minute, but they done got everything cleaned up. So I had the scratch cutting on the YouTube yesterday. Had to get off the Facebook Live because some idiots in the office in Oklahoma City was pissing in my Cheerios and making them soggy. Not being stupid. I'm off to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Appreciate it. The old painted desert. It's definitely pretty. It definitely fits its name. All the mountain rocks up through there are all different colors. You got white, you got red, brown. Very pretty. Navajo Nation there, Larry. I don't know if it's called Berta Valley or not. I know we're in the middle of the Navajo Nation between Arizona and New Mexico. We fixing to be crossing into New Mexico. I'm on I-40, Larry. Arizona. Arizona, New Mexico state line, I-40. The only birdie I know is Camp Birdie over there off of 17 coming down to Phoenix, going up Flagstaff. That's the only birdie I know. Okay, Larry. Yeah, it all looks about the same out through here anywhere you go. I just came through Camp Verde this morning before daylight. Right now we're in the Painted Desert. Out of Navajo Nation, a little trading post area here. Oh, welcome to New Mexico. Woo-hoo. The land of enchantment that ain't enchanting. Out here putting cement patch jobs when they should redo the whole damn road. No, I don't remember seeing it. Morning, awesome. Now, right off the top of my head there, I don't remember seeing it. Okay, Larry, cool. Next time I go through there, though, I'll look for it. How you doing, Leslie? Good morning. Well, that's cool there. Hell, ain't nothing wrong with that. A little coin in the bucket. That's always a good thing. Old Sammy Bilabi. Sandadu. The Arab Express. The flip-flop jockey. I don't have no eating habits. I cook for myself. I buy groceries and I cook for myself. The only eating habit I got. I'm better than buying fast food every day. I may get Subway and a pizza every now and again, but that ain't very often. Not much, Will. How you doing this morning? There you go, Will. Good for you this morning. I hear you, Jerry. Same to you. Oh, trying to get across Arizona, New Mexico there, buddy. Mud. With an electric skillet, a microwave, refrigerator. Canned goods. Got a freezer in the refrigerator for frozen food. Thaw it out, throw it in the skillet and cook it. Same way you cook at the house. That ain't too bad. It's blowing a little bit, bud. Which is always blowing. We got 43,000 pounds of Red Bull, so it ain't beating us up too bad. I appreciate that, Larry, but I'm all good. I'm all good with that. I let my wife do the air frying at home. Well, that's what to say, Mud, but I had to call bullshit on that. I wouldn't drink a Red Bull if you gave it to me. The way I feel about Red Bull, you might as well have a can of off mosquito spray and just shoot it in your mouth. Tastes about the same. We coming up here to this Port of Entry. Let me get my butt slowed down. You got that right, Bud. Point of entry into New Mexico out here on 40 for trucks at 65 miles an hour. A lot of people miss that sign. And we got the green line. Rolling on. Morning, Junior. Happy holidays to you too. Yeah, I'll be home by the 23rd there, Junior. I heard that, bud. I'm pretty much the same way. Well, I got a bunch of trucks around back. Looks like New Mexico DOT and some boys giving them an English test. Yeah, we are fixing to be in Gallup, New Mexico. Y'all don't blink now, y'all miss it. Right now we're in Gallup. There, boss man. Gallup, New Mexico right now. Got just enough time left on our 7-hour clock to make it to Albuquerque. Okay, boss man, cool. Yeah, the fun of it all. Hey, you are. I heard that, buddy. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's kind of messed up. You lose the engine like that. Yeah, that had to really suck. Morning, Scott. Oh, about 4 or 5 hours. About 4 or 5 hours. Fighting with a bunch of idiots at WFX office. Sorry about that, y'all. Technical difficulties. YouTube being a douchebag. Have mercy. Yeah, YouTube was being a douche. I had to reboot the page. Good morning, Marty. I missed a bunch of comments because of the damn page screwing up. Like I said, I do apologize. have mercy. Welcome to New Mexico, everybody. Well, we on the last legs of Gallup. On over to about Albuquerque. Gonna be a short day today. Unfortunately. We're super limited on hours. Yeah, some beautiful scenery. Very beautiful, very interesting. Might as well get on out here while I can. I got super dipshit as you all trying to run over everybody. We'll be going home next week. I'll be home by next Tuesday. Should have known, CR England. Which stands for can't read English. How you doing, RS? Sketching? How you doing? Oh, can't complain. Just ready for next week to get here. Take us a few days off. Get away from the truck and get away from the idiots in that office. I did send the owner of the company an email last night letting them know how piss poor of a job his broker team is doing in his WFX office on the weekend. So I do imagine they'll all get their ass reamed out after that little email's read. I hear you, buddy. He's to his own on that. I can do without a damn spitting ass llama. Nasty little animals, bad attitudes. I'm the type of person, first one of them llamas that spits on me is gonna be llamas too. time I had touffee made. Well, at least it has warmed back up to 41. I know when we come through Flagstaff this morning, it's about 30 degrees. Woo-hoo. Good old Snyder, baby, is the road construction. The place where they put up a construction zone and never do any construction. What? No, please slow down, you arrogant little microchip bitch. Per usual, they out here doing half-ass work, patch jobs. Makes about as much sense as the invention of rubber dog shit. How you doing there, buddy? How many times you gonna ask me that, rock fan? I've told you yes to that question 100 times. 2023, Michael. Good morning, boss. How you doing? What a moron. All that highway. You gonna jump in front of me and slow down. Because you are a stupid, bone-headed, moronic son of a bitch. Yeah, Michael, I loaded out of Cali. I had a load going out of Cali whenever I took that beer run up to Sacramento. Which reminds me, I'm gonna notify a breakdown too. Let them know about the damage that load done to my fucking truck. It's going on, Brian. Damaged my catwalk between the sleeper and the trailer. Bent the grating in. How you doing there, Baytown? of it all. Yeah, they had a real elevated driveway at that beer place. And when I got turned around to go out the driveway, I had to make a hard right turn at the bottom of the dip. So the right corner of the trailer dug into my catwalk. Plus, I drove the DOT bumper down the incline. Didn't hurt the trailer, but it damaged my catwalk. No, I like this truck the way it is. Ain't nothing on here needs to be changed. Stupid Texas bitch. Plus you slung a rock in my windshield. All this highway and you dumb motherfuckers gotta jump right in front of somebody. For what? Because you're too damn stupid to have a license. Hey, you are. morning. Can't pronounce your name, but good morning. Ooh, the fun of it all. Yeah. It is definitely a beautiful sunshiny morning. Whenever they instruct me to pull in, buddy, they give me a red light, I go in. They don't give me no light, I go in. They give me a green light, I don't. There's a 50-50 shot every time you come to one that's open. They could red light you, they could green light you. They could have it completely turned off and make you come in anyway. Here lately they've been pulling us in various different places because they're trying to get rid of illegals and illegal CDLs. Good morning, Teresa. How you doing? Oh, mercy. What are you talking about, Warren? That statement you just made sound like you going off the deep end on something. Please enlighten me on what you're referring to, because I ain't seen nothing up there yet that constitutes that kind of statement. Same to you, Momo. And Momo, Australia's got all my prayers. After that tragic accident, incident the other day with them two fucking idiots. Definitely send all of our prayers down to them folks that got victimized by two fucking morons in Australia. Pray for all the families and the loved ones lost. But you folks down there, remember, your government allowed them kind of idiots to move there. Sky City said there's $80 a night. Come stay at the Sky City Casino and Hotel. $80 a night. Stay and play. I like that little truck stop and casino. I won some good money in there. He just asked me, Warren, how often I have to go in them scales. And I gave him an answer. It did not give you the authority to come in with that irate, ridiculous ass statement that you made. The man said thank you after I answered his question. So I don't understand why you even come in with that comment. So leave the answer in the comments to me. Don't chime in like that again. I'm letting you know ahead of time. Somebody asks me a question, don't require no answer from you. And if this butt hurts you situation, you know where to take yourself. Because if you do that again, after somebody asks me a question, I'm going to put your ass with Pop-Tart off the screen. That was a legitimate question. And that person thanked me for the answer. Better yet, you need to spend a little time in time out. Because you're overstepping your nuts on my page, buddy. Yeah, Momo, it happens like that. I do apologize for that. How you doing, Clay? Good morning. I'm getting a little bit tired, a little worn there, running his mouth every time somebody asks a question. People ask me questions and I answer them. That does not give open season to somebody to be rude and an asshole to them. I know it, Momo. I don't know why these media pages do that. My Facebook channel's the world's worst. They trying to cut down on the platform views is what it is. They're trying to control the views. How you doing, yo? Good to see you. Welcome to New Mexico. We got about another 88 miles. We're going to be calling it a day. So, unfortunately, it's going to be a short day for old Uncle Jeff with the limited hours on his Helo clock. But yeah, Momo, these media pages be doing that crap all the time. Yeah, Momo, them new shocks are making it a lot better on these rough roads, trust me. This highway out here through New Mexico and Arizona sucks. These two states do not take care of their highways, as everybody can see. Yeah, she rides a whole lot smoother on that front end now, and I'm grateful for that. That was a good decision on my part to get them other ones off. Me and old Bogey Dog stopped in Winslow, Arizona this morning. I had to get me a couple of packs of cigarettes. Needed to do a little 30-minute break in the process too, to get all of our time that we had on our 70 back, so we could at least make it to Albuquerque. So I went in and got me and her some breakfast biscuits. Her sausage biscuit, my sausage, egg, and cheese. So we sat there at did our 30, had breakfast, and got back on the road this morning. Yeah, the fun of it all. Oh yeah, you know she did. Daddy come back with the brown bag. Had Momo's biscuit in it. I see you, big dog. Good morning to you too. And yeah, Smokey Doo, we love you. I know it. We gonna be snapping soon. We gonna have all day, and I'll get you out and try to take you for a long walk. I heard that, yo, I love my dog now. She's a good riding companion. Old big loving hound. Wish we got 2 labs. They go riding in the pickup with us from time to time. They love to ride. It's gonna be a beautiful, sunshiny, blue sky Monday. "45 degrees here in New Mexico. Sad, but so. It was nice yesterday in Phoenix. Pretty warm. Yeah, they got up to about, I think, about 82 degrees. Yeah, that's the way these are. You get up and walk towards the door, they're ready to go. Wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. Just good dogs. Oh, I bet it is 24 in Maryland. Y'all getting that damn Arctic blast over there coming out of the North Pole, and that sucks. Ooh, me oh my, we almost a mile in New Mexico. Got Mile and Grants and on Albuquerque. Lord, that big heavy-set driver had a lap full of dogs up there driving that truck. That is just too much. I see your driver there holding that seat down with you there, driver.
Say it again?
I said I see your co-driver was helping you hold that seat down there. I was talking about your puppy dog.
You're breaking up. It's just silent. Can you repeat it again?
I said your puppy dog co-driver there was helping you hold that seat down, huh? Maybe there's something wrong with your radio, because my radio ain't breaking up. How you doing, James? I heard that, I heard that, brother. Oh, crap. Rough ass road. Yeah, we got about an hour. We're going to wrap up today. I got to make a few little phone calls. Do a few other little things. I want to thank everybody to come on this morning for this early morning ride. We'll be back tomorrow with another early morning ride. So hopefully y'all all tune in for that. I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed week and holiday month. We're going to let this camera cool down because it's overheating right now. Y'all just remember to go on, check out our shorts. And feel free to come over and check out our Facebook channel too. We got a lot of videos and shorts on there. I want to thank everybody. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.